Good morning. I'm Elle. This is Flossmas. This is day 5. Boy, I got a lot of stitching done yesterday. Before we get into the stitching, I thought I'd point out I brought something else in here. These are Kringle Santas. They were from the Kringle Prairie School leaflet number 62. So let's see here. I want to show you, I changed them up a little bit. I changed the colors. I brightened up the colors. I added some backstitch, and that made it a little bit more modern, less primitive. So you can change Prairie Schoolers. But yeah, those are my Prairie Schoolers. So before we get into stitching, I thought I would show you, I received a package yesterday. So I did Black Friday shopping, but not on Black Friday. So I had all my Christmas shopping done by the 1st of November. But Black Friday came around and I really tried to avoid the sales. But I did take a look at 1-2-3 Stitch a couple days later. And they had a chart on sale that I've wanted for a long time. And they had another one on clearance that I was just drawn to. So the first one is, how do I do this? There we go. It's Fisherman. This is by Nimue. And he's going to be really tiny. He's, I think it's 66 by 93. So really, really little. But I really liked him. And they have a bunch of other, this is, let me finish that thought. They have a bunch of other pictures of their charts. These are their large ones. And then on the other side of the card, there's some small ones. This is French. Yeah, this is French. But there's an entire section in the instructions that is printed in English. So, you know, for example, there's, I think this anchor thing, when it tells you how to put that in, it even tells you to knot the thread in the back, which I've always heard not to do. So yeah, if you've ever thought about doing a Nimue, yes, they are French, but they do have a section in English. And then the one that was on clearance, and if it's still there, it was yesterday. It doesn't want to steal. It is only $11.95, I think. And this is a Panna kit. I didn't realize at the time that these blue sections are stitched, but where it looks white out here, it's just black work. The flower is stitched, but yeah, when you get into, I'm trying to get the glare off, when you get into all that white on the outside there, that's not stitched. So this is a kit. It has a total of 7 colors. It comes with a piece of white Aida. It's 14 count, and when done, this will measure 8 by 8.5 inches. So yeah, I have a wall in my apartment in the entryway where I have put only the pieces that I have stitched that are in square frames. So 9 by 9, 10 by 10, 12 by 12, that kind of thing. And so that I could put in a 9 by 9 or a 10 by 10 frame, and it would look really nice on that wall. We'll see when I ever get around to starting it. Okay, so first off, let's get into the stitching now. And the first one was this little lion. And let's see if I can, there we go. So there's the little lion. And he's really cute, isn't he? So back out of this. He wasn't so cute when he was without backstitch. He was kind of nondescript. So that's him without the backstitch. Yeah, I can't do that. I was going to try to hold that, but if my finger touches the screen, you can't see. I was going to try to show you the two combined. And so there he is. The backstitch didn't bring him out as much as it did the seal. Try to get a good view. There we go. So there's the top row done. So real happy with that. Let's put that over there. So that was my lion. Now today we're going to start on the second row. Find the And we're going to work on this cute little elephant. If I can get it set up. Okay, and so we're going to work on him. So a little elephant holding a package. So that'll be fun. And then the project that I spun. And that was Strength. This is artwork is by Nicolee Payne, and it's charted by UnconventionalXStitch. And I'm working right up in through here somewhere because I work the black when I'm watching football, and then I work on her when it's a rotation day or something like that. So that's the section I'm working on. And here, I forgot to take a picture before I put in the hoop. But here is that section. Yeah, sorry. Okay. And here is the section, and I was going to work in this section right in here. And I was able to put in 822 stitches. It's not going to look like 822, but I put in 822. So, right here, I put in some stitches here. I brought this down, and then this whole section is all stitched new. So that's the section I worked on. Let me open this up and show you where it all is complete. Okay, so, and, okay, and there you can see. So I was not real happy, you probably could tell when this was spun, because I have so many pieces that I wanted to get to, that the idea of that coming up right after I worked on it for football was not so exciting. But once I got started, and it was so nice to work on the section other than black. So let's spin and see what we're going to work on today. Oh, I didn't turn the volume off again. Oh boy, what's that say? Olde St. Nick. Now this is one that I was hoping would come up yesterday when I remember I said I had two. This is the one. So this is from the Just Cross Stitch December 2023. Let me find it. It's in the back here. All right, so here it is. I have to be careful because the pattern's on the same page. So there's Olde St. Nick. Come on, focus. And my camera so does not want to focus. Okay, so this is by Frony Ritter Designs, and it measures 69 inches. That would be crazy. 69 stitches high by 49 wide. And here is where I'm at. So right there is what I've done. So I think if I have enough time today, I could actually finish this. So let me do this. So this is, yeah, right. This is on a piece of Picture This Plus Mystery Ada. I bought this so long ago for something. I just don't remember what. And whatever it was, I stitched it. And this just isn't my typical fabric color. And so, yeah, it's just been sitting in the drawer. And as you can see, I have a good sized piece. But it's just, there we go. That focused in better. So yeah, I have to finish his clothes. His face and beard is all backstitched except for where it touches his clothes. I do have to do a little bit of backstitch up here in the presents, and I think I have to do a line of backstitch on the outside. Yeah, I think so. But then his clothes don't have as many color changes as his face did. So yeah, I might be able to finish this today. So that was fun. I'm glad that one got fun. Okay, so before I give you your movie recommendation for the day, I thought I would show you what my brain did last night. So as I was pretty much finishing up working on strength, I started thinking, this is nice. I've got a little bit of progress in. I am so close to 20%. I'm at 19.90%. And when I saw that number, I thought, next year's 2024. I participated, and it drove me crazy, in the 21 for 21. That was the year I went nuts, and I started 10 full coverage pieces so that I would have 21 projects in 2021. I found out I don't like having that many projects, but this coming year is 2024, and I thought, I wonder how many pieces I have that I could get to 24% by the end of 2024. So I made a list of all my full coverage pieces, and 2 of them I have plans to finish, so I can't count those. And then I went through and I figured out how many stitches I would need to do to reach 24%, and that left me with 7 projects. So it's not like I took hours doing this, but I have some that there's no way. I have one that would take 45,000 stitches to reach 24%. But I have 3. So of the ones I'm not planning to finish, strength will definitely reach and surpass 24%. And then I have 2 others that I can reach 24. And one of those 2 I think I will even surpass. So I was thinking, how many of you would like to join me? How many of your whips do you think you could get to 24% by the end of the year? Is that a challenge you would be interested in doing with me? Let me know down below. Okay, so then today's movie recommendation of the week. And I'm going to give you 2 because one person, Nina, hi, is not really into horror movies. And so I thought I would pick, I have a list here of some other movies. I thought today I would pick one movie that is not a horror movie. So today is day 5, and it's called The Lodge. Lodge is interesting. It stars Riley, I'm not sure how you say her name, Keo. She's the daughter of the late Lisa Marie Presley. She's in it, and she takes her fiance's children early to this lodge where he's supposed to meet them later, and supernatural things begin to happen. You can see this on Amazon Prime, or you can watch it on Hulu. So let's see what else I have here. I know I have at least one movie that is not a horror movie. Here's one. No, maybe not. Let's see. See, I like horror and... Okay, I have not seen this one, but I believe this is a comedy. It's called Spirited. It was made in 2022, and it stars Ryan Reynolds. And it says, when unable to remember Tiny Tim's name, Little Larry is suggested. The name was actually considered by the author. So Tiny Tim in the book was almost called Little Larry. So this is Spirited. That's a little tidbit about the movie. I have not seen it, but if Ryan Reynolds is in it, it's a comedy. So there you go, Nina. There's one that is not horror. So that's what I have for you today. I will be working on Olde St. Nick. I will work on the elephant. And yeah, let me know if you want to join me in reaching 24% on one or more projects. And tell me how many you think you can do. Bye. See you tomorrow.